These are the words for vocab number 4. We'll have a quiz on Friday, and we didn't get a chance to go over many of the words a lot this week because we've been so busy with other things. So I'm just going to go over them here to make sure that we all get it. So the first word is dread. And this can be a noun or a verb, but here it's usually used as a noun. So it's a person, place, or thing. So for instance, you might have a dread of the unknown, meaning you have a fear or an apprehension of the unknown. And these are all from The Most Dangerous Game. So remember, sailors had a dread of the island because it was Ship Trap Island, so they all felt a dread of it. Next, palpable. Palpable is a synonym for tangible, which is also in the story, but they both mean able to be felt or touched, so, or tangible, like I said. So in the story they mentioned how the night was so dark, the air was like palpable. Or you might say that there was palpable tension between you and somebody else if it was almost like you could feel the tension. You could reach out and feel it. So it's like touchable. Think of that. Cannibal, that was mentioned in the story. A cannibal is a person who eats human flesh, which is disgusting. But, they were mentioned in the story, so I wanted to make sure you knew what that was. Muffle is a verb. Like your car has a muffler, but this is a verb. To deaden a sound, usually by rapping. What that means is like if someone's gonna yell and you muffle their yell, you would probably wrap your hand around their mouth or cover, you could say. But to deaden a sound is great, or to deaden, but it has to be a sound. It can't just be to deaden. So if you muffle something, you're kind of quieting it down or like stifling. That's another good word for it. Mystified. If you are mystified, you're baffled or confused. So for instance, I am mystified by math. So you could also say that something mystifies you. So if you are mystified by something, you could say it mystifies you. Receding, you might have heard of a receding hairline. So receding means just that. It means pulling away or diminishing. In the story, this was used when Rainsford fell off the boat, and then he saw the boat receding. So the boat was kind of going away because no one knew that he fell off yet. So it was receding away from him. Dogged has nothing to do with dogs. It means stubborn or determined. So usually you hear about someone's dogged determination. So, Rainsford had to have dogged determination to survive against the general when the general was hunting him. So you can think of a stubborn dog, but dogged means stubborn. Menacing, like if you're a menace to society, it's kind of related. Menacing means threatening. So if someone gives you a menacing glare, that means they're kind of giving you a look that's making you feel threatened. They're kind of threatening you with the look. So a menace, the noun, is a threat. So that's where the phrase menace to society means. It means you're a threat to society, which of course none of you are. Precarious. Precarious means tricky or unstable. This is an I, by the way. So if you are carrying a bunch of books, the top book might be dangling precariously from the top of the stack, meaning it's very unstable. So if anyone knocks into you, those books are flying all over the place. Or you might be in a precarious situation. So basically, if you're in kind of a dicey situation that's unstable and a lot could change or go wrong, that would be a precarious situation. And then finally, quarry is prey. Not like you pray to God, but like you are prey. So anything that's being hunted is quarry. So Rainsford was the general's quarry, meaning he was his prey. And that's the words for vocab list number 4.